Have you ever wondered why sleep is so essential to our lives? Beyond just feeling rested? Or why, after just one night of poor sleep, you struggle to focus, remember things, or keep your emotions in check? Today, we're going to explore the powerful science of sleep and its critical importance to our health. Based on insights from Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker, a leading sleep scientist, let's start with a fundamental, but often overlooked fact: sleep is as essential to our survival as food and water. Yet, despite its necessity, many of us treat sleep as an afterthought or an obstacle to productivity. But in Why We Sleep, Walker reveals that sleep is not downtime. It's a highly active state where our brain and body engage in vital repair, restoration, and strengthening processes. During deep sleep, our brains perform incredible tasks like consolidating memories and enhancing our learning capabilities. Imagine spending hours studying for a big exam or preparing for a major presentation. Without sufficient sleep afterward, that effort might go to waste, as the information struggles to transfer into long-term memory. Walker's groundbreaking research shows that deep sleep acts like a filing system for our brain, storing important memories and discarding unnecessary ones. Think about those all-nighters you might have pulled in the past, cramming for exams or working on tight deadlines. Sure, you managed to stay awake and get through it. But the next day, how much of what you learned actually stuck? Chances are, not much. That's because a sleep-deprived brain cannot efficiently store or retrieve information. But memory and learning are just one part of the story. The consequences of sleep deprivation go far beyond your ability to remember facts or solve problems. Walker emphasizes that sleep is critical for emotional regulation. He explains that REM sleep, which is the stage where most dreaming occurs, acts like an emotional reset button for our brain. It's during REM sleep that our brain processes and makes sense of the day's emotional experiences, helping us wake up with a clearer, more balanced mind. Imagine going to bed feeling stressed or upset. After a night of good REM sleep, you may wake up feeling that those intense emotions have been dialed down. It's not just anecdotal, it's scientific. Walker shows that people who don't get enough REM sleep are more prone to emotional instability, irritability, and overreacting to minor issues. In fact, sleep-deprived individuals are more likely to interpret neutral or ambiguous social cues as negative or threatening, which can strain relationships and increase social misunderstandings. But let's take it a step further. The risks of sleep deprivation aren't just emotional. They're physical and potentially life-threatening. Walker provides a startling comparison: drowsy driving is just as dangerous as drunk driving, contributing to over 1 million road accidents each year in the U.S. alone. That's more than one accident every 30 seconds due to sleep-related issues. The implications for public safety are enormous. It's clear that sleep isn't just a personal health issue, it's a societal one. However, the danger extends beyond accidents. Walker's work highlights how chronic sleep deprivation affects our health at the cellular level, weakening our immune system and making us more vulnerable to illnesses. For example, did you know that sleeping fewer than 6 hours a night can double your risk of heart disease? When we don't get enough sleep, our body produces higher levels of stress, hormones, and inflammation markers, leading to high blood pressure and damaged arteries. These effects, over time, can significantly increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes. And that's not all. Walker explains that sleep is crucial for regulating metabolic health. Insufficient sleep interferes with our body's ability to manage blood sugar, raising the risk of type 2 diabetes. It's a sobering reminder that sleep impacts every system in our body, from our cardiovascular health to our metabolic functions. Now, if you're an athlete or someone who loves to stay active, this next point might surprise you. Sleep isn't just about recovery, it actively enhances your physical performance. Walker discusses how sleep spindles, which are bursts of brain activity during non-REM sleep, help with motor skills and physical coordination. Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world, reportedly took naps before his world record races. This wasn't just for rest, it was a strategic part of his training to optimize performance. Sleep helps the brain and muscles communicate better, reducing fatigue and improving reaction times. The result: better performance and faster recovery. Given all these incredible benefits, why do so many of us sacrifice sleep? Part of the reason is societal norms. Walker points out that our culture often equates business and lack of sleep with dedication and success. But this mindset is not just wrong, it's dangerous. Lack of sleep is not a badge of honor, it's a risk to our health and well-being. Walker advocates for a shift in how we think about sleep, encouraging us to view it as an essential part of our health regimen, just like diet and exercise. So, how do we prioritize sleep in a world that seems to run on deadlines and late-night work sessions? Walker shares some practical tips. First, limit caffeine intake after 2 p.m. Caffeine can stay in your system for up to 8 hours, making it harder to fall asleep later. Second, minimize screen time at least an hour before bed. The blue light emitted by phones and computers can disrupt your body's natural production of melatonin, a hormone that helps regulate sleep. Third, try to maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Your body's internal clock, or circadian rhythm, thrives on routine. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day can make a huge difference in the quality of your sleep. In conclusion, sleep is not just a passive state of rest, it's an active and vital process that fuels our mind and body. By prioritizing sleep, we can improve our memory, emotional resilience, physical health, and even our safety. Think of sleep as an investment in your future self. As Walker powerfully puts it, by better understanding sleep and making it a priority, we can enhance every dimension of our existence. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of sleep. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our future content. Here's to better sleep and better health. Sweet dreams!